Okay, this is a YouTube on a squirrel-proof bird feeder. I'm just going to show you the parts and then I'll put it together. Did a lot of research and looking at other YouTubes and kind of took a mixture of ideas. What I have here is a stake in the ground. It's just a 2x4 cut down to 1.5 inch square. That fits perfectly into a 2-inch piece of Schedule 40 PVC pipe. So here I got a pipe about 5.5 feet long. So, and then on top of that I have the coupling. Then from the coupling it goes to a 2-inch to 1-inch reducer. And from there I made this piece here that's it's just about 12 inches long. It's a 1-inch pipe. It's got a little coupling here and a little piece on top that will eventually just go into that piece there. And then on top of that goes the bell to protect from weather and rain, and then on the food itself. Got it, I think, at Menards, a 2-way squirrel baffle. Pretty simple, made by North States. And then what stops the squirrels from getting up to it, they have trouble climbing up the 2-inch PVC, but a bigger squirrel can. But when they get to the top, this is the baffle from underneath that stops them from getting up there. And I just simply bought a 2-inch hole saw to produce that hole. So I'm going to put this together for you. It's a little windy out today. I hope you can hope the wind isn't bothering the sound too much. I got it on my tripod here and we'll get started. Okay, so you just take the 2-inch PVC, put it over the top. Next comes the 2-inch coupling, goes on top here. I put this up about 3 months ago. It withstood 50-mile-an-hour winds. I didn't even glue it. You can glue it to be permanent if you want, but since it was a prototype, I didn't want to, if I needed to change something due to height or whatever, I'd be able to do that. Then next comes in the 2-inch to 1-inch reducer. And then this is a 1-inch. I just have some threaded rod going through. This hooks onto a feed bell. On this side here, you could hang little other types of bird feeders. You can make this tube longer if your bird feeder is a little bit longer than this one. But this is all just for idea. It's a little ingenuity. You'll have no trouble putting this together. This coupling is what the bell top will sit on. I put a little extra tape here around the top so that it would be a little snugger fit. But here you go, this goes up on top. Let me just see if we can see that in the camera. No, I figured maybe not, so let me come up here a little ways. Okay. Next comes the baffle for the squirrels. Oh, should have put that on first. Take this piece off here. Actually, it sandwiches in between. This piece sits here, goes in here, then this piece goes on. So the squirrels come up, they get to this point, they can't get beyond it. If you have really smart squirrels or strong squirrels, they could just make their diameter a little bigger. This is about 15 inches. Piece goes on top. Bell feeder sits on top. It's snug. And just a 1-inch cap to hold it all down. And there you go. Hang your bell food here or a small bird feeder. Like I said, you could change the height of this, but it's worked. I've had some small squirrels that made it about halfway up and came down. I did get one squirrel that made it to the top, but as soon as he reached out to get up past this point here, he slid back down. So that is basically it. And that is a squirrel-proof bird feeder.